Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my favorite Mega Man sub-series, and the first game of it anyways, Mega Man Zero.
I wouldn't exactly classify this as my favorite sub-series, but it's about on par with the X series for me.
I'd say it's above X. It's probably my favorite sub-series in the entire franchise.
Hard as balls, though.
Yeah.
Also, it's also Mega Man X. Well, granted, that took the series in a more darker direction than the classic series did. Mega Man Zero is a lot darker than the X series.
Yeah, as you can see with the blood over there.
Well, I think that's supposed to be oil. I think
It's reddish oil. It's basically blood when you think about it.
It's basically blood, but I think like Capcom's excuse is that it's not blood, it's oil.
But yeah,
which doesn't make any sense because it's colored completely wrong.
Yeah, it's weird because like in the American version, right? It's only for like the Reploids, the good guys, that you have blood. For all the enemies, though, there's no blood. But in the Japanese version, everyone has good blood.
Even when they're robots, they still somehow have blood.
Yeah.
Because that makes sense. Also, one thing I always wanted to bring up, so in terms of the Mega Man X versus Mega Man Zero series, did you really like care for the change in art style that the series took at this point?
I actually prefer the Zero art style, believe it or not.
I'm of two mindsets. Like, I like both art styles, but it's very jarring to come from Mega Man, like the Mega Man X series, to see Zero and X and then come to this game.
Yeah.
Because they look nothing like they used to.
Yeah, they're a lot less bulky and more sleek and stuff in this game.
Yeah, like the designs are more streamlined.
Yeah.
Like they're legitimately more human, but
I prefer the Zero designs, to be honest. But I
really, you prefer this?
Yeah.
One?
But like, both designs are good, but I prefer the Zero designs. I just prefer the more sleek, more human look.
The only thing that I kind of prefer about the original Zero, honestly, is the helmet.
That's tough.
Both helmets are fine, but I think I like the X series helmet just a little bit more.
Okay. But like, at least we don't have glowing green nipples in this.
Yeah, okay, that is one thing that's been changed for the better. There's no glowing green nipples. And also, that was a character named Passy, a cyber elf that was brought up, and she will never be brought up again because she's dead.
Yeah, she's dead.
But I have to admit, I love this rendition of Zero's theme.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Yeah. So now, all we have right now is the weakest shit's Zero Buster, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, the Z Buster, which has no upgrades on it whatsoever.
Yeah.
Also, that's another thing I wanted to bring up. Did you care for the fact that now Zero doesn't actually have an arm cannon, but instead it's actually like a gun?
Not really. I kind of like the look of the gun, to be honest. But like, it's not like I use the gun anyways.
I don't know. I think something looks cooler about him having an actual arm cannon rather than the Buster, like the actual Buster gun.
I think it fits because like switching to an arm and stuff would be weird in like the art style they're going for here.
Yeah, I guess it would look a bit off-putting considering the new art style, but I don't know. I still prefer it, just conceptual-wise anyway.
Anyways, like the big thing that's like different is Zero's a lot lighter in this game, like a lot lighter and more fluid.
He's nowhere near as heavy as he used to be.
And like you can say that a lot with Control. They're a lot more fluid, a lot faster, and a lot lighter. And that's kind of why I like the Zero series a lot.
Like I definitely see what you mean. But I didn't ever think that the controls in the X series were like stiff.
Yeah, they're not stiff. It's just that I think the Zero controls are better personally because I prefer the lighter feeling.
That I will agree with. And also, wall jumping to me in this series is a hell of a lot easier than it was in the X series.
Yeah, but there's wall jumps like this.
Overall, the Zero series to me just feels like a faster version of the X series.
Yeah, with a lot of the fat trimmed out.
Speaking of fat being trimmed out, you probably should have edited this out.
I get it soon. It was just like, I'm gonna get it eventually.
You're going for the wrong one. You're supposed to go for the one that's closest to you, not the one that's farthest from you. There you go. No, damn it, Rahman. Why would you do that?
No, don't blame me. Blame Blue Reploid, evil guy over here.
No, I'm gonna blame you because you keep going for the wrong one.
And yeah, I got a cyber elf from that, so it's all worth it in the end, I guess.
Also, don't worry about CL being hurt in this section. She can't get hurt.
Yeah.
Well, she can get hurt, but it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's why I hit her a couple times. in the coming
Well,
boss
I never
fight.
go out of my way to protect her because it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So Zero's got amnesia. That's one thing that's going on right
Yeah,
now.
that's basically the plot. That's basically the overarching plot of the Zero series. Zero has amnesia and doesn't remember his past.
Yeah, and a bunch of other stuff like X being evil, and yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird. That's an odd thing about the Zero series because in its original conception, the like we're getting a bit of ahead of ourselves here. So spoilers. Mute your volume if you don't want to hear this. But in the original conception for the game, the Mega Man X from the X series was actually supposed to be the actual main villain of this game.
Yeah, and
he was supposed to have turned evil for whatever reason.
but now you have Copy X. And honestly, I prefer it like this. Like I wouldn't want to fight actual X.
Yeah, it would have made no sense.
Yeah, I don't think X is the type of guy to just turn evil and kill other Reploids.
Yeah, for absolutely no reason.
Yeah. Also, good censorship there. Instead of damn, it's rats.
Yeah, it's rats.
You'll be seeing a lot of censorship like that.
Yes. And also another thing I wanted to bring up that CL says in the beginning of the battle that you can't damage this robot with a buster. That's actually not true. You can.
Yeah, just very little.
It just takes a lot longer. Yeah, it just takes a lot longer.
So
why did you hit her?
I was trying to go for that guy, but I haven't just screw it and kill, like, just hit both them.
It would have been perfect if the game just ended right there. You accidentally hit CL and that's the end of the game.
Yeah, yeah. Also, I like to point out that CL is probably the only human you'll meet in this game.
Yeah, because everybody else you meet at the base that we're about to go to is actually a Reploid.
Yeah.
Which I actually never knew until a lot later after I played this game. Because I played this game when I was a child at first, and I always thought they were fellow humans, but no, they're actually robots.
Yeah. And it's the reason why, like, they're being hunted and stuff, because humans have it all easy in the Zero world, while Reploids are actually getting all their shit pushed in.
Yeah. It's why they need Zero in the first place, honestly.
Yeah.
You gonna move there?
I'm gonna move. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm gonna move.
You're probably just taking a sip of something. Also, excuse me for 1 minute.
Alright. So, I got a B, and honestly, I don't care too much about rankings in this playthrough. So, I'm gonna get an A eventually, an A rank, but then it's gonna drop down all the way to like a C, and then to a D, and then to an E because I use Cyber Elves. And that's the thing. The Zero series introduces a system called the Cyber Elf system, and what that is that, like, you can use these things you collect called Cyber Elves, and they boost certain things, like they give you extra life, they give you a sub-tank or whatever. But if you use them right, they're gone for good, and if you also use them, you get a huge, like, score deduction, so it's a lot harder to get an A rank or a B rank. In fact, I think once you use, like, 2 or 3, it's impossible to get above B. And 0-1 has a really, really stupid ranking system, because none of it actually matters. You actually get nothing for your rank, so you can try your best and get an A, but you won't get anything extra. I think the other Zero games change this. I know for a fact that 0-3 introduces the whole, like, 0-2 and 3 introduce the EX skill system, where depending on your rank, right, if you get above an A, you'll get an EX skill from your, from the Maverick you kill, or from the Robot Master, whatever the hell you want to call it. So, like, you can get the, that Shoryuken type move from them or whatever. And it's a lot, I personally like that system opposed to, like, getting nothing from your A ranks. 0-1 also introduces a really, really, really bad system that doesn't get removed until 0-3 called the XP system, and it's as it sounds. You actually have XP in this game. So, I'll explain how that works once we actually get into more combat. But for now, I'm basically showing you guys around the Reploid HQ. This guy's Servo, he's the engineer here. And yeah, I don't want to actually know about these weapons, Servo. And this guy, he's gonna only move if you give him 250 energy crystals, but I don't have enough, so yeah.
What's this about crystals I hear?
This guy wants 250 energy crystal because he's a fat fuck and he doesn't want to move. That's basically what happens.
Yeah, you're right. So wait, so why did somebody design a robot to be intentionally fat?
I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna be showing off a bunch of NPCs here. So this is this is the energy room. So after every mission, you can come back here, and they'll give you one free energy capsule or one free E-crystal capsule.
I actually honestly forgot this room existed.
You need to come here for one of the missions.
I see.
I'm just like.
Is it one of the It's the what is it? Wait, is it one of the optional side missions?
No. It's mandatory.
Oh well, then maybe I'm just misremembering.
So this kid over here is Alouette. I think she's also a Reploid. But she's not that important in the Zero series, but she's in every game. I think she returns as an adult in the ZX series.
Have you had much experience with the ZX series? Because
yeah,
I've only ever played the original, and I didn't get that far in it.
The original has a really awful map system.
Yeah, okay, that I know.